Love is supposed to fade when it ends. Memories blur, faces disappear, and voices become distant echoes, but that never happened to me. Even after everything, she never stopped calling me. Her name was Helena. I met her on a quiet afternoon that felt ordinary until she arrived, bringing with her a presence that shifted everything around me. We began as strangers sharing a table, then slowly became something more. Days turned into weeks, and soon she became a constant in my life. There was always something distant about her. She avoided certain places, never spoke about her family, and carried a silence that felt deeper than words, but I ignored it. Loving her felt more real than questioning the things I didn't understand. Then, without warning, she disappeared. There was no argument, no visible reason, just an abrupt end that left no answers behind. Every attempt to reach her led to nothing. When I went to her house, her parents answered with heavy expressions, refusing to explain, only making it clear that she no longer wanted to be seen. I was left with nothing but confusion and absence. Time passed, and I tried to move on. But Helena never truly left. She began appearing in my dreams, at first distant, silent, always watching. Over time, those dreams grew more vivid, more real, until her presence no longer felt confined to sleep. The silence around me started to feel occupied, and the darkness no longer felt empty. 3 years passed like that, carrying a presence I could neither explain nor escape. Then one night, in the middle of heavy rain, I saw two elderly figures crossing the road. Something about them felt familiar, enough to make me stop and follow. They moved slowly, as if guided by something unseen, leading me toward a cemetery. Without hesitation, I followed them inside, the world around me growing quieter with every step. They stopped in front of a grave, standing silently. As I approached, recognition hit me. They were her parents, but they didn't acknowledge me. They simply stood there, as if I wasn't meant to exist in that moment. My eyes dropped to the grave, and everything fell apart. Her name was carved into the stone, along with the date from 3 years ago, the exact time she disappeared from my life. The truth settled in with unbearable weight. She had never left me, she had died. Every memory, every moment after that realization twisted into something unnatural. The dreams, the presence, the feeling of being watched, it was never just grief. It was something that stayed. And then I remembered the way her skin always felt cold, no matter the moment. Even now, when the rain falls and the world grows quiet, it still feels like someone is standing just behind me, waiting not to be remembered, but to be followed.
I met you in the silence of a rainy afternoon. Something in your shadow pulled me close to you every step. Every breath felt like fate we couldn't see. You were there but never fully here with me. Cold hands wrapped in something I couldn't understand. Love grew deeper but slipped right through my hands. Then one day you vanished like you were never mine. Left me chasing ghosts through the edges of time. Years of echoes calling softly in my sleep. A voice in the dark that I could never keep. Led me to your name, carved in stone and rain, where love and truth became the same pain. Now every night I feel you standing close behind. Not a memory, but somewhere undefined. If I turn around, I know what I will find. A love that never left. Just cross the line.